big deck.
Mm-hmm.
The rain's nice.
Yeah.
All day.
Hello, Joanne McCann, you.
Hello.
Let's get you a couple of cards. Hello, Kelsey. Kelsey, thanks for the review. Oops. Joanne, 8 of summer. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Joanne, that card's telling me things that you were happy with before no longer resonate with you anymore. And you feel the need to change certain things to give you an interest or passion again. It's just you've evolved, like higher consciousness, and things you could relate with before just no longer are on your level.
And you've got the Ace of Earth as well, which it's like the Ace of Pentacles, successful business ventures, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So whether you're thinking of starting a new contract or something to do with work, I believe that it will be quite successful.
It could maybe even be like a spiritual business or something, possibly.
Do you know? Do you know Joanne? Like,
no, she's come on about the past week or that. There, she started to come into the lives.
Let us know, Joanne. Do you do readings?
I just felt like higher consciousness from you. Kelsey does readings.
Seen her before. Kelsey.
Kelsey, the Empress. That shows you're in line or in the same idea as Divine Feminine. The Empress is showing me time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So you might be sort of hoping for enough to get by in the future. This card's indicating you're going to live a life of luxury in the future.
That's really good. 5 of Water, which is, you would know like about water's emotions. So there's that 2 of Cups still standing. 3 cups have gone down. Maybe you felt things weren't as what you thought they would be. Like it's saying you're not maybe seeing the positive in the situation, but something's going to benefit you because of it. Something, it's saying crying over spilled milk. Maybe you like to get things done in a particular way, and you expect it all to fall into place, which is really positive. But there's something better coming out of a situation right now that you can't quite see yet, but it's going to benefit you in the long run.
Carmen Moreno. Joanne, I try to give everybody a card that comes into the room. Like if you're just spending the time to listen to what I've got to say, the least I can do is give you a message. I do know some readers are funny and they'll pick and choose certain people. Like most of the rooms I go into, unless it's someone I know, I very rarely get picked. Like so don't be put off if you're never getting picked. It's your energy is too much for them to handle, I feel. Carmen Moreno. 6 of Summer, Carmen. Children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So it's like going back to your childhood memories. Were they good? Were they bad? Just look into that. It's also about honouring your inner child. Don't take things so seriously.
And also the 4 of Fire. It's usually like a good unity. Maybe when you do this reflection, as John's saying, you're going to have a lot of peace and abundance within yourself and a happy home life. Again, that's confirming. Maybe you're going to start seeing like you're very family orientated, and that you going to have a very happy home. The successful completion of a project as well. It's confirming like everything's going to balance out and fall into place for you, Carmen.
Hello, Nicola. Let's see what cards we get. Nicola, Two of Summer, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So you're going through a transition of healing. Nicola, I know we spoke about this in the in-depth reading that you won that time, but things are definitely changing soon rather than later.
I'm not as familiar with this deck, but from what I can see, you're either in a community or people around you who have the same interests as you. It's going to be very beneficial for you. I feel like you're putting projects and plans into place, but it's all going to like work out. Spiritual, because I can see there's a Buddha and a candle, and everything's being heard. Like you're very in touch with your own guides. I feel.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's really good. So keep doing what you're doing and don't hold back.
Anthony.
Hello.
For you, Anthony, Three of Autumn. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. So you have a lot to offer, Anthony. You just need to see what other people see.
I'm also Anthony. So this is saying, so have a look. There's 4 people working together and they're looking up, I feel, to you. You actually have a lot to give spiritually and to guide others. You're learning patience, balance, you're opening your own third eye. And people are going to look up to you. You have a lot of, there's masculine and feminine, but you're able to help others see things, like you just channel things. And I think you should keep doing what you're doing and speak out, because people might be surprised, like what you have to say, which would help them. So that's what I feel to tell you. Be a leader.
Amanda Brooks. Oops. That card just bounced into my hand. Balance, Amanda. You've obviously been making changes to bring life back into balance. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. You've got all the time in the world, Amanda.
Strength card. So you've gone through, you've climbed a mountain. Things have been like a bit slow and tough, and you stuck it out. And it's saying you have the strength to still get through that hurdles that might be thrown your way. You are a very strong, powerful woman. And it's saying to release harsh judgments, even on yourself, forgiveness and compassion, because we're all learning. So it's okay to make mistakes and things like that, but you'll get through everything.
I had to skip down through the messages. I was too far behind. If you comment and I haven't mentioned your name, please comment again and I'll get it this time round. Right, Jared. Here's your card, Jared. Three of Winter. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So we're all working through the last bits to get us to the right place. Anything that hasn't been resolved will come up and as triggers or other people's behavior. They're not conscious of what they're doing. You're making them you're manifesting the things to help you resolve anything that's not resolved after the dark night of the soul and all that there, I feel.
And it's saying maybe you've been a bit scattered or not focused, but to focus on what you need to do, communicate your vision, be a leader. Advice from someone creative as well. There might be someone there who can help you on that path. So
Joanna, this is Asha. Joanna McCann, you was asking what your name is.
Yeah.
This is Asha.
Hello. Did she say that she did reading? Sorry, I know that
Oh,
we're
hold
behind.
on. Wait,
I thought she
I'll
said
try and go
something
back.
earlier.
Oh, there's
Mama.
your mum.
Just seeing it. Oh.
We'll have to give Joy a card.
She's been so busy. Sweet.
Oops. Princess of Spring. Optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. It's time to go after your dreams, Joy. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. I think you have been implementing this into your career recently. Joy, I think you're maybe a bit more presence on Facebook. You could grow it far more than you could imagine.
She's getting recognized for all your hard work. And Mum, the release card. There's something you need to release. The end of a phase is it's finished. Whatever has been worrying you, spiritual transformation and time to move on. So you can receive everything that's coming to you now, which you are doing. They're just saying release. Ooh. You got that spot on.
Yeah. I'm glad it resonated with you, Carmen.
Just follow your instinct on that too, in regards to him.
Jared, it's Asha. It's Asha.
It's ASHA.
Hold on, are we way behind? Right, let me see.
Alex has popped back on. You can see Julie Churchill. And that person?
T. Barker. T. Barker. T. The lovers. True love that is long lasting. Choice made from the heart. A return to good health. So if you've been ill in the past or recently, T, you're going to start to feel a lot more rejuvenated coming into, or well, we're nearly in spring now.
Yeah. It's gone so quick. Queen of Earth for you as well. Be like the Queen of Earth. It's saying make time for those around you. You know, they may need you. Take a sensible approach and deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Sometimes you might feel not frustrated, but you know you're so focused, which is a good thing, on building your life. And you know, just remember to give time to people who may need it. You might not realize, but you do make a good impact on them as well. It could be family as well, family members.
That's right. Gronya, you're after Julie. I'm just going down in order of the comments. Julie Churchill, Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love. I feel you maybe have your guard up or something. Maybe you've been hurt in the past. You need to, like, you're safe. No, the things that's happened in the past won't be reoccurring. I think you've learned all the lessons that you had to from the experiences. The beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Julie, do you ever find you know stuff without prior knowledge? Let us know.
It's like that high priestess energy.
Yeah.
Maybe you're following more in your intuition. Trust it as well. This is saying you're having an awakening. You might have looked at things one way for a while, but it's telling you to see things from a different perspective. That's in your energy. Temporary standstill, but it's important to be yourself, always be yourself. You might have something to teach someone else by doing that, and you know, it helps us all learn and reflect. So speak out when you need to. Julie,
Grania. The Empress again. You also got the Empress card. This is how in tune you are with your psychic abilities. It doesn't mention it on the card, but it's what I always feel from it. Time to take action. The power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury. So you have a lot of good things in front of you.
And it's saying the trust, maybe you've had some doubts or fears in regards to money or your career path. I feel like things are going to be successful for you. It's going to take time to build, but it's saying accept help from others as well. You might have felt uncertain with that employment or that path, but you've got to keep doing what you're doing, I feel. And there is people there that can support you because you are very gifted. And you're going to open up your intuition more and channel it more, I feel, whilst you embrace it, what you're doing, and don't doubt or be scared about how it's all going to work out.
Confidence is key for you. The more you do it, the more confident you become. It'll just be like second nature. Alex Jade. Alex Jade. There's a lot of threes coming up. This is 3 of spring. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term, Alex. Have patience. You're going to be sick of hearing about patience because all the cards just keep telling you patience, patience. That makes you impatient. So it does. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Alex, this is just, I'm reading this as one card. So I get familiar with the energy, but it's the same message. It's 2 of roses, like a social invite. There's a winged messenger here. Spirits, guides, ascendant.
I see that as an opportunity, but there's no one that showed up yet. But it could be an opportunity waiting for the 2 to show up.
And then there's those 2 here.
Yeah.
That could connect. Yeah, that's true. So be open to it. And the Knight of Water, which is saying there's like a message or somebody here offering, it doesn't necessarily mean romance, but I do feel there is something to be delivered to you. The need to balance your emotions and invitation to a social event. So that's up to you, as John said.
That could be the social event. Like that could be the opportunity at the social event. Yeah.
Yeah. And it reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, the tea parties. Like that's all, magical, and they might be on that same page as you into all of this as well. Yeah.
Hello, Brenda. Oops, there's your card. Again, 3. That's a bit. If you 3 of spring. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done.
A happy outcome. Sun God. This is all successful. You're going to be recognized for it. Bring new ideas, and it's going to be successful. Have confidence with who you are.
Liam Allen. Liam, you got the King of Spring. Innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause, Liam. You two are working on something. It's going to be a success.
Saying, follow your intuition. And that was the High Priestess and Knight of Air, which is the main.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. So I was just saying, follow your intuition, and events that occur with great speed. Time to carefully review your options, so don't rush it. But there is creative solutions to an opportunity offered. You might feel tireless, but be decisive and follow your gut. Liam.
Crystal. We'll do Crystal and then Lucy A from YouTube, but then we'll need to catch up to the comments again. So if you wrote a question and I haven't mentioned it, please type it out again.
Yeah.
We'll just need to catch up because we're 8 minutes behind.
Thanks for being patient.
Yeah.
Sticking around.
Crystal, through your winter. You apparently noticed how many times the threes have come out. Reach out to others for comfort and love. Crystal, you will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time.
And Queen of Water, so you are a very sensitive empath. It's telling you to be patient. Our relationships develop to a new level as you've stuck through so much. You're very understanding. Trust your intuition and care for yourself and others as well. So don't be too reserved with, like, make sure you're still giving out as well. Because I know you were at a point where you were giving maybe too much and you felt drained. So just balance it out, but don't stop doing what you're doing. Because you can help a lot of people.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Lucy A,
You
I
got
feel,
it.
yeah. Well, that's the first one that came to my attention. But I feel your thoughts are scattered. You don't know where to concentrate or focus your attention. This card's the dreamer. Enhance your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself, Lucy A.
Also, you've been indecisive, Lucy, maybe from the scattered thoughts. Paths are unknown to you, but just go with one because nothing's the wrong way. It's not the wrong path. If you just see what you feel and just go with that first, and you can always change as you go along, because we don't know half of the journey, until we make a first step. So follow your gut. It sounds simple enough, but a lot of us don't do it.
Jolly Churchill, can you just comment again? I need to scroll past your comment just to catch up. But anybody that's commented, please.
Maybe someone that you know.
Hi, hello, Billy Joe. Yeah, we're nearly caught up with the.
Thanks for re-commenting.
Yeah,
it's a bit slow, the computer.
Like you know that I'm not skipping any names. It's just lag. All right, hold on. Sorry, I need to plug this in.
I can do it.
No, it's all right. It's plugged in.
Oh,
but,
there's another plug back there.
Yeah. There's Billy Joe Watts seeing threes everywhere.
Maybe that was confirming what you were talking
about.
Yeah.
I'll read you the both cards saying both came out. First up, King of Winter. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking. Unemotional relationships, Billy Joe. And you also got the Sun card, one of the most positive cards. Plans that work out perfectly. So you don't need to put any extra detail in. They're going to just unfold. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings in your life. So because you're grateful for the simple things, it brings more into your life.
You're also protected by, I feel, a lot of ancestors. I can see in this picture. I'm not the best at holding these at the camera, but you've been doing a lot of research, reading, and you're aware of, you're like basically channeling and following the path that's best for you because your guides are communicating with you, I feel, and your heads are in the books, which is, you're making plans and don't be hesitant. Like, I feel,
And there's like your spirit guides whispering in her ear.
Yeah, so follow,
your ancestors.
Do you feel anything from when you focus on that?
Contentment. Content.
So maybe be content as well.
No.
Did you hold back?
No. I feel they are content presently, but maybe previously they weren't. but I think they're happy with how things are unfolding.
But enjoy it because you've got a lot of spirit guides around you. So communicate with them too.
Where were we? Lavender. Caroline McMullen, you're next. Then Diane McCaughrean, then Susie Snell, then Colleen, then Caitlin and Angie. Ravender Kaur, the star Ravender. So somebody could maybe be noticing something about you that you didn't know about. People are seeing something in you. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. If you believe you can do it, you do it. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So, Ravender, the challenging times is behind you.
I can see it with work. You're being offered, you're going to receive recognition for your hard work. It's very similar, you see, to also the Six of Earth. It's like you're getting an offering. It's saying to take it. Gifts of money and time and your efforts paying off. New career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts or assistance for that. So it can be like money, help, promotion. But you're gonna master what you're doing. So yeah, you're a hard worker. So just keep up with what you're doing. It is gonna pay off in the long run. Who's next? Did you say so?
Caroline McMullen. Caroline, 9 of Spring, which also is 3 squared. Protect the fruits of your labours. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation.
Also, don't be so judgmental on yourself. This is like you're battling with your ego, which we all have. You can't. I think the whole remove your ego thing isn't. How can we learn? But it's saying maybe you've had like a false sense of entrapment from your mind, like the material things, like rather than looking inwards or hearing your inner intuition. It's saying negative or fear-based thoughts. So just get the thoughts out and go with what you feel. Practice that. I feel that you are protected. It's just time to do that. That's what I keep feeling. You got to do it. Yeah, that's the message.
Well, I already pulled.
Yeah.
Diane McCaughrean. How far behind are they? Six minutes behind it already. We'll still just go through the. Hello, Laura H. Please bear with us. We'll definitely get, if you've commented, you'll definitely get a reading.
Yeah.
Diane McCaughrean. Oops. Diane, King of Spring. Innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. So you maybe didn't look at yourself as a leader or in a leadership role before, but I feel others are seeing leadership qualities in you. I'm not sure if this makes any sense, but just felt to add it in.
And also, this is planting seeds, like the Seven of Pentacles. You've planted all your seeds, your ideas, and it's at the moment a temporary standstill. But things are going to happen. It's just saying just to wait it out. Unnecessary worry because there's a pause, and you're just waiting to receive the next answers. But you're going to get what you put your hard work in, like you've harvested. You're going to reap that benefit.
Reap what you sowed.
Yeah. So just be patient. It will happen.
Susie Snell. 2 of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. Whenever you feel this, it's just your consciousness rising, and it just throws curveballs our way, like just to help us grow. It is for your better good. At the end of the day, it might not seem like it at the time, but then once you come to realization, you don't take it personally any longer.
King of Water is emotions, so it's opening your heart to the mind and mind to those around you. Trustworthy, helpful advice. It's for help. It's not to attack or criticize. It's to help you grow. And expecting at the moment that just in your mind you might be you're not conscious of it. You might be expecting the worst of a situation, but the self-fulfilling prophecies, if you focus on it, maybe you're not sleeping enough. Saying just to rest, take it easy because it's not as bad as you might think, and you are protected. So people have your best interest at heart.
Hello, Colleen. 9 of Autumn. It was 21, 2 plus 1, 3, and then 9, 3 squared. It all seems to be revolving around the number 3 tonight. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone.
And I talk about 3, John.
3, huh?
3 of fire for you, Colleen. This fell out. So you've got a lot of abundance, things to look forward to. Having patience at this time. Make your long-term plans. Keep doing what you're doing. You're waiting for your ships to come in and everything, but it's all going to work out well. It's very abundant. But yeah, that just fell straight out for you. Is Caitlin next? Like this? Are we going?
Yeah, Caitlin Howard.
Caitlin Howard.
You don't want to start on that. I'm just.
Caitlin Howard, message for you.
What's your battery at? Do you know?
You can unplug it if you want, because you're probably using it more than me.
Yeah.
King of Earth, Caitlin. Grounding. Professional, responsible, practical, and successful time. Confidently accepting or accept opportunities that you're offered. Accept it. Don't worry. I feel like you've got somebody who can help you. It's like the Midas touch. Someone like a masculine energy, a protector, can be a family member or someone who looks out for you. And it's a successful time. So it's a professional, I feel. Yeah. So accept things too. Like, don't feel bad to accept help and offers. You do deserve it. And some people don't take things when they give a lot.
Yeah. 7 of Winter, Caitlin. There's a better choice. Not seeing things clearly. I feel you feel as if you're obliged to go a certain way, but maybe there's something better for you. Running away from the truth. Yeah, darlings, we definitely have more messages, or we'll have messages for you, but I just need you to comment again. I'm going to have to catch up to these. Denise from South Africa, please just comment again. Gory Big.
Did you read for that? Sorry.
Did we read for Laura?
You said you
did we get to her? No, I don't think so.
Because she was waiting on the YouTube. I remember you said. Yeah, you haven't yet.
Hello, Jolene. Jolene, can you just continue to comment?
So this would be for Laura, John?
Thanks, Colin. Yeah, Laura H. Yeah.
And please re-comment if we have skipped you. It's not intentional.
Yeah.
Okay, Laura. How are you? This come up again. You know, it's a 5 of water, so things might seem bad. Things not turning out as you hoped. but it's always for our best interest if you trust that and you know you deserve the best. It's not seeing the positive in the situation right now, but try focus on doing that and what you've learned and grown. Do your, like reflection on it, because there's still a lot going on that's good for you. So yeah, don't worry about what you maybe lost out on, because you know your self-worth and what you deserve,
The YouTube comments seem to be coming up quicker than the Facebook comments.
I've also
I
found the
don't-
streams keep going.
Yeah, I don't think there's as much a lag on YouTube. Andre Clory, Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Andre, you could have been having visions or dreams, just think very vivid things that maybe play out after you experience it in your dreams.
And you also have the moon card, which is all intuitive, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes. Release fear that holds you back. Don't be fearful. And there's a loyal, I feel, person, a woman, that will be good for you. So don't be fearful. Just go with the flow.
Daniela, or maybe it's pronounced Daniela. It's Darlene, then Jolene, and then Daniela, and then whoever's coming after that there. I'm thinking of changing decks.
I was thinking that to do soon too.
You do yours first, and then
Right. Well, this one's flown out for you, darling.
we need that one over.
I feel like each day you're taking on board things and concluding things in your life. You think a lot. You're making a choice to maybe move or set into a new direction. This is a 6 of air, so things are looking up right now. It's the end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip, see? So you're thinking about it. So just go with it. You might not be conscious of it yet or think, how am I going to have the time? But you will. It could just be for a weekend, but it'll do you good.
The message I got for you, Darlene, was Temple of Lapis Lazuli. That would be a good crystal for you to get, I think. Or maybe bring you epiphanies or enhance your abilities. I do feel anyone that's in this room has psychic abilities. It's just practicing to get them flowing or fluent, if you know what I mean. Goddess of the ancient skies. So, Darlene, I feel you are connected with the divine feminine. This is the Isis deck. But I think you should invest in lapis lazuli crystal.
That's also really good for speaking. The blue color.
Is it?
Yeah, it's to help you speak out and clear your throat chakra.
Jolene Light Reed. Jolene, stay true and be in your power. Osiris and Iris, Lord and Lady of divine authority. So whatever you're doing is divinely protected or divinely guided. You've nothing to worry or be fearful of. It's already resolved itself.
This is the 8 of air. So this is like your thoughts, you're feeling like it's saying trapped, an illusion. It's an illusion. A lack of self-confidence, but you're afraid to take the action. Maybe, you just wonder ahead of, if it's a mistake or not, but it won't be, like it can't be. So don't be afraid. Just have confidence. So you're moving ahead now. Maybe you're not feeling as fulfilled as you once did in what you're doing, but it's time for you to step out and trust yourself that you can do it.
Daniela Stankovic.
You got your romance.
I've got it there.
Oh, right, you read it already.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's spot on.
Right. Will Brian return to our marriage relationship? Is there a chance for us? Please think me right. What's the situation? Right, well that's come up upside down, so I'm not going to take that, and I don't feel that's relevant at the minute. Let's see. You need to have heart-to-heart conversations, Daniela. I think there's a loss in translation. I think you'll find you're both on the same wavelength, but there's just been confusion. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership.
I don't feel a bad feeling.
No, I do feel you will reconcile.
Yeah, I feel strongly too, and it confirming here. Within the next few months, you'll build a stronger relationship. So have your time out and for yourself too, but don't be stressed. You know, he's not going to forget about you or anything like that. So, like John was saying, it's just communicate, and yeah, it should all help you grow stronger, really, by having that time apart as well. So, be clear with what you want.
Angie, you know, all you have to do is let us know that you've been waiting. Sometimes, we're still 5 minutes behind, so I do sometimes need to catch up in the comments. But I appreciate it if you bear with us.
Thanks for being patient and sticking around.
Right, your card. Proper burial for freedom. Sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. So I feel that's you coming into touch with your shadow side, your darker side. You were trying to hide that part away, but now you're embracing it more, which is helping you grow.
Also, you might have found at the moment you've been caught up in reflection, looking back. It's saying that from doing that, you know, you're missing opportunities, discontentment or boredom, but it's saying you open your eyes to the possibilities. So this is like breaking a habit or a pattern. So, you know, ask yourself why you feel the way you feel when something happens, or why you might be looking back. Try and just go with your feeling on that, and, you know, you'll break the pattern because there is a cup offered here. You know, just focus on the positives. Yeah, because there's opportunities there. You might not see it when you get caught up from looking back. So be present.
Yeah, Billy Joe. Can everybody just comment again? Honestly, we're not skipping anybody. We're just by the time we do readings, we're maybe 6-7 minutes behind what the comments is, plus the lag on the video. So if you haven't, just keep commenting. We will see it, and we'll give you a message.
Also, can I say to them, if you guys have it on YouTube as well, I found for me, you know, depending on your phone, that YouTube seems to be quite more in the present time, where Facebook might be laggy, very laggy. So you can welcome to comment. We'll see you on YouTube as well.
Samantha Jean Kennedy, truths unveiled, the revelation of ISIS. So within the next week, 7 to 10 days, you'll be finding out a lot of stuff that was hidden for years, but is only now coming to light, I feel.
I also feel you're going to have a very happy family life. You're a very loving, caring person, nurturing. This is the Queen of Water. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. So, yeah.
Hello, Jacinta. Good to have you in. Let's get you a card. Knot of Isis. Energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. So that's everything coming together, Jacinta. Just like you, the ideas or visions you have in your head, that's how it will play out. You don't have images or visions otherwise. Do you know what I mean? You can always improve it, but you can never make yourself worse off.
I just felt drawn to go to the animal deck, but this is Goose. Take time to rest and recuperate.
Recuperate.
That's the word. Rather than continuing your striving. You're striving. So just don't rush too far ahead or exhaust yourself out physically. Take rest as well and recoup.
Chloe Ann, yeah, no problem. All you have to do is keep commenting. As long as you keep popping up, we'll keep giving you cards. Chloe Ann, initiation, spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. So this could be you going through an initiation of sorts, like an organisation being welcomed into it. I feel.
The mountain group is saying that something's out of balance. So, and the blue heron is the main message I feel here. It's communication and making a stand for what you believe in. Birds are always about, they're always chipping away and communicating. Do what feels right in spite of any other judgments from others. Don't hold back. Don't worry what they think, and don't worry about disapproval from others, because this is your life. People have opinions, but in the end of the day, you've got to follow what feels right for you.
Yeah. Gary Buchanan, right? That's us around to you now, Gary. Gary, sorry for making you wait, but we just try and keep an eye on the comments. But it's a good thing that there's more comments than, like, I'm not complaining. Very interesting card, Gary. Divine Sun Child. Blessings of the Sun Falcon. So, Gary, I feel you're very blessed. If you maybe even have abilities or the sight of foreseeing things. I feel you're definitely spiritually in tune, or that this card would not show up.
I got the platypus and the meerkat for you. And it's saying to, maybe you don't realize it, it's saying stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. You might not see it sometimes because you get caught up with everything else that's going on. That can be stressful for day-to-day life, but it's saying get support from a trusted group or like-minded friends. You're like a meerkat family, like there's people there, like a family, can be friends. It doesn't.
It's as if they're watching out for him or something.
Yeah, and just accept that help. They're there for you. Like, take action, and they'll help you, assist you with that.
Gemma Walker.
Welcome. So, first time here.
Right, well, 2 cards jump out for you there. Entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. And proper burial for freedom. So I feel you too are getting in touch with your shadow side or the darker side of yourself. You have to treat it as well as you treat your light side. You learn more from the dark side than you do the light side. Like, it's
a lot of people have a stigma on it. It's like not good to feel or think. You got to think why and grow from it. It's not a bad thing. Gemma, also spider. This is like the web of ideas. It's saying trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. You may like to write. You get very creative. Maybe you communicate. You find that you might even channel, be gifted with creating with what comes to you. Oh, yeah, true. But yeah, write everything down if you have to. Do what works for you to achieve your goals. Shivnas
Angels. Well, I think this is the first time you've been in here also. Oops. Shivnas, you're currently working on healing the divine masculine within yourself. I feel a feminine energy from you, but you're balancing your masculine and your feminine. We all have to do that, whether you're male or female. This is just showing up to let you know it's working. Keep at it.
And I don't know if I can say this animal right.
Let's see. Grace.
Grouse. Yeah, what he said. But it's saying to express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. It might not be physical dancing, but it's dancing to the tune of your life and,
Mhm.
just being yourself and getting on with things and moving your body and everything. It's just take action and let people see that you emit a nice aura, so let them see you.
Yeah, very spiritual.
Yeah.
But I'm noticing everybody that comes in here that stays about is all got the same thing in common.
At the same page.
Same idea. Like, you could try and explain something to someone for hours and they wouldn't get it. Whereas you just need to give them a few words and they know exactly what it means for them. It saves us a lot of time.
Like explaining it in depth. Yeah. You already know, guys. Yeah.
Did you read for Christina?
No, I don't think so. That was for Shivanash before.
Shivanash, yeah. Christina, initiation also for you. Spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. So you could be welcomed into a group or a organization, or it could be a company for your work. There's many opportunities it could be, but you're being invited to it. It's like not everybody will be invited to what I'm picking up for what it is. You need to have something different about you to be accepted into this.
That kind of confirms that.
Yeah.
She's being called upon, right?
Mhm.
So you've been seen. They're gonna approach you. Somebody.
Hold on. Try and just sort of above the.
Right there.
Yeah. No, up a bit.
Yeah. You'll learn this.
Yeah.
There. So that's a tiger energy. You're being called upon to provide the leadership. So trust that you're capable of doing so. Well, so you've got the strength. You've got the heart. Just follow your passion. You're going to be recognized for it. So you deserve it.
Yeah.
You're standing out from the crowd.
Thanks for the new people that's come into the room.
Mm-hmm.
If you could you please like and follow the page? This is for April.
Thanks for being patient, guys.
Yeah.
April.
Yeah, just keep commenting. If we're not responding, keep commenting. We will see it eventually. But and while you're waiting, listen to the messages for other people, because that is also a message for you as well. If it resonates with you, it's meant for you. Maybe that's why this disruption's happening, because if you got your card, you'd maybe leave and then you'd miss more messages. Yeah. Don't know. It's just putting it out there.
Yeah, we're all connected.
April, life restored. Priestess of the Phoenix. So that's like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. Everything's been restored. I feel you lost a lot in your life, but you're starting to feel hope and faith, and you trust in the universe. You just know that things are going to get better for you.
Also, you got that unicorn energy. Practices. Is that better?
No, just up a wee bit.
Oh.
Hold
on. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Maybe it's something you do enjoy, but you put off because you'd be balancing out so many, pleasing others and helping them. But this is saying to just indulge in doing some more creative things, painting, drawing, singing, having fun. It helps also to open your third eye to more messages.
James, I did notice your comment last time. That's why I went straight to you there. No, James, things will work out fine for you. Divine sisterhood, community of the spiritual sisters and brothers of the light. So you could count yourself in a community of light workers. You'll find, I don't know if you follow other spiritual pages, but I feel you're finding your soul tribe or people you resonate with.
Also, the cardinal, is that right?
Cardinal, yeah.
Um,
Oh,
ah,
just watch
The
that
writing.
screen there. Aye.
I'm terrible with my coordination, but this is saying the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are a bit out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. So balancing them both out, spiritual and physical, not more than of one than the other, you know. And that can be a polarity to between your dark and your light. So yeah, it's all about balance for you.
Mandy Nicol.
Hey, Mandy. I know you said congratulations to her, but like, yeah, congratulations on your new experience, relationship.
Ancient power mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. So this is representing you can connect with your ancestors that came before you. Do you know what I mean? You can use the lessons they learned in life and implement it into your own life, so you don't have to go through the same lessons they did. I do feel you're opening up more to this sort of side, like cards and things like that. There, I know it's not something you would usually be into, but there's a lot can be revealed through the cards.
So, Wolverine, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. You are a carer. So, you can get through a lot. You've got a good heart, but it's not a weakness in being, soft and all those things. It's saying here as well, the condor, you're too enmeshed into the situation. There's something you've been really focusing on, working out. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or getting focused on the little details before or taking the action. You've got time. So just, yeah.
No, Nicola, there's a window here, but usually you can see the moon and like it's not stars. I don't know what it is, but I've got like a device to try and get in close to it, but you just can't get enough detail. Still don't know what it is to the day, but I'll find out. It's not a planet or a star or anything.
No, it's not getting picked up as that, which is interesting.
And see, look, that's 4 minutes behind.
We're just catching up, guys.
Yeah.
The comments, please re-comment if we've missed you, or if you'd like a card and you're just checking out the room, please comment.
Yeah, that's me caught up to the comments. So if you comment now, I'll see it straight away.
Have you done Angie? Or is there further ones? You're probably more aware of. My memory's terrible.
No, we haven't done Angie Kennedy. I always know by the profile picture.
Yeah, the space wall, or even this tapestry. This is for well, it's meant to be our baby's room when they get bigger. The space John chose.
Angie Kennedy, Pyramid of Light. Step your vibration deeper into love. I feel you represent a pyramid of light to some people. Some people look up to you. That I feel you inspired others by how you've turned things around. Yeah.
And you've got that tortoise energy. So it's a slow moving energy. But it's saying you're too fragmented at the moment. So do whatever it takes to get a bit grounded in your shell. Yeah, we will forget it, and it can be draining. So please do that.
Samantha Jean Kennedy. Can you comment again, please? Where were we at? Called Alex.
Yeah. I'm just counting how many hearts you did. 5 hearts. Ooh.
Alex. Soul retrieval. I feel this card's coming up because you've been doing a lot of work on the soul level, deep soul healing with the goddess. So you're divinely connected.
The goose.
Or you better just reading it.
Yeah, I'll just read it, guys. So you take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving, because you got a lot of energy, which is a good thing. But just take it easy and recoup yourself too. And also there's the manatee, like a dugong, water energy, accepting the situation as it is. There's something that you need to accept rather than fighting to change it. Because I feel like your path is going to change a lot in a good way.
I just see it as opportunities that come out of nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Just materialize. But it's by conscious thoughts. Once you make that conscious thought, it puts something into place, and it's like mechanical.
It's like programming your reality just by your choice.
Yeah.
So if we have missed you guys, please comment now.
Yeah, comment now. I'll go back and see who all we have missed. We've got all them people. Yeah, I think it's April and no. We did.
She said hello. Yeah.
I'll maybe change deck again.
So please comment now, guys, and we'll read if you haven't been read yet.
Or even if you have been read, just comment again and we'll get you another card.
Yeah, we know like not everybody wants to necessarily be read but watch. So, but if you do want a card, message now and we'll read for you. Angie, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do you have anything about that? Feeling stuck? Rock and a hard place. Just seeing that.
Yeah, it's you're in a transition period, Angie. It seems as if nothing's happening, but behind the scenes there's a lot happening. You just can't see it coming to fruition yet. But it's because you're in a transition. It's like the butterfly and caterpillar whole thing. It's just you're at a standstill, and then you turn into a butterfly.
Transforming.
I
was just saying, thanks for commenting, guys. Matthew
T. Volk.
Yeah. We can see you, Matthew, and Padanash,
Angie,
Matthew, Angela. That's where we're at.
Thanks. Matthew, you've been doing a lot of work on yourself recently. You're standing out like a candle. You're lighting up. Illumination. You feel very, very grateful for the knowledge you know, but you know that there's a lot more to come in the future, and you're looking forward to it. You're inviting each day, whereas before you were finding it a bit mundane and repetitive. Now you feel passionate about each day.
I also feel like you like to observe things, step back. You don't say a lot. Like you're very intelligent. I got the elk, which is stand tall, maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with respect that you deserve. So say no if you need to say no. You know, if something you don't feel right about, speak out. Like just speak out a bit more.
Patanash Tally Tobert. Patanash Tally Tobert. Dreams. Incubation. So your dreams. Have you been dreaming of ancient Egypt, Patanash? Because there's Egyptian in the background here, like maybe a past life. You've been having visions of a past life.
I think there's some past karma being like cleansed, like finished for you, Padanash. It's saying just to accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change something. So by breaking that pattern, you're gonna like open up really quickly opportunities that you'll start seeing a whole new path, things falling into place.
Angie, you've nothing to worry about. It's big happy changes. It's changes for your better good. It's not negative.
It never really is. Like nothing's against you.
Yeah, a problem is just an opportunity. Redirect it, so you can use that problem to overcome it. Angela Redshaw.
We understand the battery thing.
Angela, good luck. Black cat. Do you have cats or anything? Interesting to know. But expect good luck. It's on its way to you.
Also, I've got the boar, the pig. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious in the situation. So, yeah, speak out and just have the confidence to do it. You might feel guilty or hesitant, but don't. It's good for your growth to do that. In some situations, you have to.
Christina Meyer. Yeah, Alex, it's shown in the cards. It definitely is. Christina Meyer. You're also like a candle. You're lighting. If you go into a room, you light that room up. People can't help but notice you. Illumination.
Also, if you don't have time to sit still, like at home, your lifestyle, work, it's just saying do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Just be present and just try. That will be a calm time. Even if you can't have time to sit down, just try to slow your mind and just be present.
Christina McFeeters. Christina McFeeters. Your card came up as fortune cookie, fortuitous. So you've got good luck in your future. This deck that I'm using is called Divinations of the Ancients. So it goes through all the different divination tools and then gives you a keyword at the bottom, but fortuitous. So you're going to be very fortunate, Christina.
Also, I got the Wolverine. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. You have a lot of heart, but that's strength. To be sensitive, it can be a strength. Create a sacred space for yourself, the panda, as well, in your home and or workplace. If you can't do it at home, on your time out and your break, just have that time for yourself, just to recoup, just even for a few minutes.
Hilary St. Julian, you're next after Julie Lindop. Julie Lindop. The divination tool was I Ching, which is a Chinese technique they use for telling your fortune, but it represents change. Expect big happy changes, Julie. It's happening.
And it's saying with the cheetah animal, get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. Yeah. So just know in yourself what you're doing it for, and then just go for it. She's saying 55.
PTSD for Pradesh was saying. Must have been something we picked up. Hilary St. Julian. Split deck and dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, Hilary. You'll find a lot of answers in them. Although I have a belief that when we dream, we're just going into our past lives. It's as if, like the way they say time doesn't exist, we're all stuck at the same time. But whenever you dream, you go back into the past, and that gives it a timeline. I don't know if that's relevant or anything, but
also, Hilary, I feel like to say, I've got the dog card. You're very loyal, and sometimes we can be very loyal to many people. Some don't have your best interests at heart. Be aware of that. Your loyalty and faithfulness can be misplaced by serving too many people. So follow your heart and know the ones who actually appreciate it. You know, because people can take things for granted, and they need to learn that too. So yeah, just be aware of that, who you put your loyalty into.
Alex, altogether it would be about between 30 and 50. I've got ones on my phone. Like I've got about 20 or 25 on my phone, and then we've got about 30 or
Even more.
35 here. So 60 or 70 decks. Like
He already had so many, and when I came over and bought some, and also got rid of some, it is a lot.
Nicholas Sumner. Well, where is your rating? Do you want to tell us where you are all from? Tell us where you're from and your star sign, and we'll see what other messages we can get for you. Nicola. Augur. Mastery. So there's something that you do day in, day out. It could be a job or a skill, but you've nearly mastered it. That's what this card's showing. You're at the top of your game, and whatever line of work it is, you do.
Also, Nicola, accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. But to help you do this, with the snow leopard, it's saying take time out for your usual life, spend it in solitude. There's just a bit of solitude needed right now, to just break your everyday routine, which would be a good thing for you to see, like reflect on what you want to do.
Where do we go to?
You'll make decisions on things that are going on in your life right now.
Right, Christina McFeeters wants a love card. Just we do it quickly.
Yeah.
Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, but that doesn't mean it's over. It just means it could be work getting in the way of things. But separation means you come back together again. Thanks, Matthew.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you. I was just reading that scene.
Thanks, Angela Rachel.
Nicola, keep coming.
All right,
They're supporting each other.
yeah.
That's good, guys.
So, like, I always notice that, like, if someone's got a problem, they comment. There's always plenty of ones giving advice. Like, it's definitely good to see.
If you guys feel something to say to someone else in the room, that could be helpful. You know, I know that a lot of us are on the same path, so it can help a lot of people. Double trouble. Been dreams of late.
Let's see, Constance. Oh no, that's the wrong date. Constance. Alchemy. You could be doing alchemy in some sort of way. That's by, like, if you're able to turn a negative situation into a positive, I class that as alchemy. Or you can maybe be a witch, spells.
I feel as well, by, like, I've got the Kiwi, that's the walking meditation each day for the next week, to ask them to give you signs in, you know, dreaming's not just sleeping. So when you're awake, to receive message, trust your instincts to discern the truth of a situation. There's something you maybe been trying to work out, and I do feel like you do think a lot, you analyze, and it's not a bad thing, but that's why you're finding this quite intriguing about your dreams right now. You want to know the answers and the messages and be open to them.
The best advice I could give you is get a notepad and pen and set it at the side of your bed. The minute you wake up, write them down, because within 20 minutes you forget, even though you remembered so clearly it before.
Yeah, or you get a feeling. Also, like John was saying, when you do that, you probably find it easier to remember the more you practice that part of your brain, that memory that we tend to lose when we wake up.
James is from Northern Ireland.
Oh, that's good.
I've noticed, like, since I made this page, I've noticed a lot more people from Northern Ireland and a lot more people from the south coming onto my page. I think that's through Jared and Jonathan sharing me to the groups. So it's definitely good to see. James Hamilton. Dreams also. What I just said there about the dreams, you take that on board as well. Write down your dreams the minute you wake up, and there'll be a message in it, definitely.
Also, I feel like I've got the gorilla. Take time to listen compassionately to those you love. Sometimes we don't have the patience, and it can be frustrating when you people's emotions and their opinions they're trying to help you in your life, but it can be frustrating. But it's saying, especially your family members, just to take some time to compassionately listen, and you make the choice in the end of what you want to do. But they've got, it's a good intention, and they give opinions and offer support or advice. So just take it as a grain of salt. Tourists are a shithole. Tourists, very typical one. I don't know where Dartford is.
I think it's in England, but it's down the South England. I think there's a big Dartford Moor or Moor. It's where the army would do all their operations. I think I've got the right place. Nicola, phrenology, certainty. So there's something you're certain over, and it's your belief and the fact that you're certain of it will make it happen. James, you've obviously been guided here. It's a good way of learning about yourself, self-realization, what you represent in the world, and how big an impact you can have on others.
I'll just add to Nicholas as well. 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground in a situation. Choose your battles wisely as well. Sometimes, I don't like to stereotype style signs, but tourists can be very to the point, and it's not a bad thing. But in some things, you just got to try and just let it go. And some people they're not ready to listen or, change but just choose your battles wisely, what's worth putting the energy into and what's not. And just train yourself to just step back sometimes.
I think that's us caught up to everybody. So if you've already had a card and you want another card, comment again.
Or if you have a question.
Or even if you have a question, we can put that to the deck and see what answers it gives back.
Oh, she's just confirming.
Yeah.
You too, Alex. With the energy comment.
Yeah.
She's a Cancerian. I didn't know Alex was a Cancerian.
Well, maybe use the astrology deck.
I actually didn't know she was in England.
Who?
Alex.
You didn't know Alex was in England?
No.
Where did you think she was?
Ireland somewhere. Oh. I never heard her accent though, so.
Joanne McCann, thanks for being patient, Joanne. What we try to do is get caught up to all the comments, and then if we've got time left, we just go over again and give you more messages. Hello, Joanne. Eva, you're next. It's Joanne McCann and then Joanne M. Eva. Joanne, this is coming up. Hydromancy, illusion. So you're maybe finding it hard to work out what's real or not real. There's that much stuff going on. But even illusions are real if you believe in them.
It's what you focus on. Also, I saw you did 3 butterflies. I've got the 3 of Earth. It's got butterflies in it. I have to show you that one. Not that I'm the best at going. But the butterfly. Transformation. So it's the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. I feel also you want to do the right thing by people and support them. Do what you know is right and stand up for your own beliefs as well. Or I feel like you're going to back somebody up that needs your help. That's what I feel. So I really do.
Yeah.
So please speak out for them.
Joanna M. Eva. The card indicates runes and perception. Joanna, I feel over the past year, maybe 2 years, you've been changing your perception on things. Ideas you had a year ago, you no longer think the same way. We're all changing on different levels. Who we were a year ago, we're not any longer. The same things don't resonate. But I feel with the spiritual side of things, you resonate with it. You definitely resonate with it, and that's indicating runes. Maybe you should purchase a set of runes and try reading them.
Like symbols and that.
Yeah.
You might get a lot of
Symbology type thing.
Yeah. You probably find in everyday life, you might notice things or signs and conversations and things like that, and take what you need out of it. Practice that gift. There's an illusion at the moment of feeling trapped, but you're not. This is the 8 of air energy. So a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action, but you should take action. And you're getting gifted money or time. You're going to be rewarded for your energy and effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts, completion. What, like John was saying a year ago, things might not have worked the way it did then, but you've already healed that path. You've got a new path now. So just enjoy it and don't question it as well. You know, too much anyway.
James Hamilton wants a love card.
The romance deck's really good for that.
Yeah.
Guys.
It's usually very direct, so it is. So let's say we put the question: Are you going to meet anybody this year? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Maybe you're holding a bit of animosity, James. If anybody's done you wrong, best thing to do is forgive them. Then they can't have a hold over you any longer. But back to the question: forgiving and learning. So you do need to forgive somebody. Once you forgive whoever's done you wrong, I'll just clear all obstacles out of the way, because there's no hold to have over you. It's safe for you to love. Don't keep the guard up. Let the guard down. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. If you keep your guard up, you won't have anywhere. You won't be able to let it in anywhere.
And you miss opportunities if you're too guarded. Giselle? I like your name.
Giselle Ann.
I got this renewal energy, Archangel Jeremiel. It's saying here, review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. You've gone through so much emotion, but it's all been healing and made you stronger, and you are protected. Your family, your plans. It's time for a new direction, and you're feeling rejuvenated, or you will be feeling quite passionate and driven.
Also, you need to get into nature to ground yourself. Even a walking barefoot in grass or something like that there. But I feel you feel connected with trees, or trees and specific ogham. I don't know if you've ever heard tell of that, but I'm nearly sure it's indigenous to Ireland.
This question.
Oh yeah, for the car. Or you do it with that day.
Will I afford a car this year? I'm feeling already that if you really want to, you will. You need to balance out. It'll be like put a budget in place. There's something you need to forgive. Maybe there's patterns or things like you might feel guilty about it. Maybe you're holding back on doing it, but you can just get it done. You will be able to get a car. I feel you would.
Once you stop focusing on the lack and start seeing all the abundance you have, it just brings more abundance and more abundance, and you'll afford it, no problem. But if you're sitting thinking, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that, it's just putting blockages in place.
Yeah, just delaying it.
Do you see what James said there?
No. There's very much truth in that.
Yeah, James, I understand where you're coming from. It can be overwhelming whenever you go on somewhere and the person's not even sitting beside you and they're able to read you. It can be overwhelming, but once you trust in the universe, it's all good. The fact that you're in here now, it means things are changing for you. Big happy changes.
Thanks, Constance, for checking us out. Julie Bingley. Hey, Julie.
Oh, did we? Oh, sorry, Julie. We nearly missed you.
Yeah.
Julie Bingley. We'll maybe get caught up with the rest of these comments, and then that'll do us for the night. But we'll be back on tomorrow. If you're having the notifications turned on, turn notifications on, and you can be notified when we go live. And we keep doing the same. We also do offer in-depth readings, but we do sort of charge or take a donation for that. But while we're on live, it's all free.
Yeah, and we're doing our best to balance out each person's time. So if you have a lot of questions and things, you will get a lot of in-depth insight and answers. We have pendulums as well.
And we don't need any information. You don't need to tell us anything. Julie Bingley. Scryam Murrah. Julie, projection. What you think, you project outward. So try and stay more positive, Julie. If you're sitting thinking something's going to happen, then it happens. That's you projecting it.
Also, I got the unicorn and the snow leopard. This is time out. You need time out, and you need to explore more of your creative imagination, your magical side. That will help open your intuition even more. Artistic expression, whatever you enjoy to do. Everything can be art, but you might find that helps release a lot of things just by drawing or painting, singing, going for a walk, seeing the beauty in life around you, just having that time out just to forget all your worries and everyday stuff. So spend some time in solitude, Julie. I'm the same. My dad is a narcissist and I keep attracting. Just don't feel guilty, Nicola. Do you have a link in that description? Also, there's a new person I think's popped in.
Jolene Matthews. There's Roberta Bartler as well. Do you have a link in the description?
I'm not sure.
A link for Blaine AG. Can you let us know a link for what? I'll be able to send you a PM if you let us know what it is.
Or if you're inquiring about readings and stuff as well.
Yeah. PM. Just private message.
Roberta
Barker.
Hi.
Jolene Matthews, you're next.
That's a cute baby in your picture.
Roberta Barker. Roberta, or the two names mixed up. Roberta, astrology, destiny, whatever path you're on at the minute, it will lead you to destiny. You actually can't make a wrong decision. If you make a bad decision, you just repeat the thing again. But it's a win-win situation. That's what most people don't realize, and they focus on, what that's wrong. You can't make a wrong decision.
Also, I've got the spider and the chameleon. But the spider is saying to trust that creative spark you're feeling, express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Don't get too caught up with so many ideas as well, though. You might try and balance out a lot of projects. Stay in the background, adapt to a situation. So rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events of how it's all going to happen, let the universe kind of work that out as you've made your choice and taken the first step. It'll unfold naturally. So yeah.
Jolene, do you see anger? Use it as a positive force. Don't try and suppress your anger, or you'll just, like what happened yesterday, you blew up because you were suppressing your anger. Use it as a positive force and just be assertive in what you're saying. Do you know what I mean? Crystal ball, clarity. So that just indicates you're getting clarity on what's troubling you at the minute. What's troubling you at the minute?
And the chimpanzee is saying you use your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem and get answers to your question, which is what you're doing right now. But don't feel guilty, or like John said, it is a healthy thing. It's just finding ways to, like I found for me, doing something physical, releasing in exercise or whatever it is, you can release the anger in a positive way, and don't bog yourself down if you do express some anger or feeling, because it's a emotion.
Your best, like if you feel angry, get it off your chest. Don't let it.
Festival.
I think that'll maybe do us for now. Thanks for joining us, and we're on nearly every day, so turn on notifications and you'll be notified. You're not an angry person.
It doesn't define you.
No. Wait, hold on. Before I go, where's that? The unicorn deck.
Unicorns just.
Oh yeah. No, like I know you're not an angry person, but
No.
if you let things boil over, it will build up. Like
Don't scare yourself when it happens. Like it is. It does not define you at all, and you know that. Night, Jade. Alex, Jade.
Jolene, it's just asking for you to be patient at the minute. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. I'll get you one more and then that maybe finishes. And then once you leave it for a few days, then take action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence.
Maybe last one.
Yeah, certainly. Like we won't ignore it. I'll stick with this right. And thanks for all the regulars that usually come into the room. Like if it wasn't for you, we'd just be sitting here talking to ourselves and probably signed in or something. No problem, James. You're more than welcome. Thanks, Jolene. Linda Henderson. Expansion. Linda, you're going through a period of expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of.
Hermit is good for your expansion. So it's saying like spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and your own self-discovery, which is what you're doing at the moment. It's also saying to focus. This will help you focus by doing that. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So yeah, your opinions and ideas will be quite fruitful and helpful as well. So take that time for yourself, and then try and do something you haven't done before. Maybe you've held back speaking out or showing what you can do, or suggest your input.
Right, I think we'll end that there for now. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.